we're going to join the two ends of the binding. She has about an 8-inch tail here, and the rest of her binding here, and a nice about 12-inch gap here. And I also need a ruler and this and this. Okay, so you're gonna overlap these two pieces, and you're gonna find about the middle. So she stopped sewing here and she stopped sewing here. This is about the middle, right? So I'm gonna take this bottom one and draw a line. Again, it's just approximate. And the reason you're doing that is because you wanna eliminate all of these long, bulky things. Okay, scissors. So now I need some scissors. Okay, thank you. So I drew a line at the middle, and I'm just gonna trim that one off. I'm gonna take this. Now, because we cut our binding 2.5 inches wide, I'm going to measure 2.5 inches from this bottom binding along the top binding, and mark the 2.5 inch place from here to here. Everybody see that?
Yes.
From the bottom one where it's
On the
cut
one
to
you
the
cut
top.
off.
The one, yeah, the one I cut, I'm using that as my reference point for the 2.5 inches down this long one. Mark that one. And I go ahead and do a line down the whole side because I want this straight. And because I've not had it straight in the past. I do want a straight line here. Okay. Now what we're going to do, this is the kind of tricky part. And you kind of have to pull your quilt in a little bit. You take the left side and do it the same way every time so that you just get consistent. Open it up with the right side up. Okay, you're just gonna bring it down. See, it's just coming straight down, right side up. Then you take this other one, open it up, flip it under, flip it toward the quilt. Don't flip it this way. Flip it,
Have a twist.
then it will be twisted. Flip it toward the quilt, and you're going to place it right sides together, perpendicular to the first binding.
So we're kind of doing the same thing we did to make
Yes,
the binding.
exactly. It's the same mitering thing, exactly. But it's because you're
But now
joining
it's
it.
kinda hard.
Yeah. And what I always do, just to make sure I haven't twisted it, I will hold this as if I were sewing it here, and I'll pull it back up, and like, okay. That worked. Oh, wait, no. It does not work. It's twisted. Okay. Erase that. Erase that.
That's
You
actually good.
Keep yes,
that.
you
Yeah, 'cause
twist.
that's
You
perfect. 'Cause
twist
that-
it toward you. Sorry about that.
Okay,
Twist
okay.
it toward you. No, no, no. This way. Toward you. Okay.
Oh, I'm so glad that.
Yeah, me too. Okay. I'm glad I checked.
Just
that.
so we
Almost did it.
know,
So,
yeah.
so then again, you hold it. Yeah, that'll be fine. Okay.
Okay.
So then, kind of the hard part, you gotta wiggle it around, put it exactly corner to corner, pin it. And you can pin it like everywhere.
Will
I
glue
pin it.
work, or do you prefer pins?
It's kind of easier to pin it because the
Okay.
glue, it just gets messy.
Okay.
And I just pin it at every corner because it can get a little tough. And then I do this other little trick here. When I pin it on this particular corner here, I'm gonna mark where that corner is, right there, because I need to know where that is. And a lot of times you can't see it. So I'm just gonna put a little mark there. And I'm gonna pin it on this corner. Way up here.
And it should be on the bottom right corner where you mark it.
Yes. Well, actually the middle one. You've kind of got a diamond here.
Oh, okay.
So it's gonna be the right middle point.
Gotcha.
Okay? So now you're gonna draw a line from this point to this point.
And sew on that line.
And you're gonna sew on that line.
Okay.
And that's why I marked that point, because you can't see it usually. You can't see that corner, okay? All right, now when you sew on this, then take your pins out and it should open up and it should lie flat, okay?
Wow.
And then when you do that, you, as long as, test it, before you cut anything, test it to make sure it lies flat.
Oh.
And then you can pull it back up, trim off that overage, that really big seam, just like you do when you join them. And then I just finger press it down. You can take it to the ironing board and press it nice. I just finger press it, okay?